So, coming up in just over 2 weeks' time, it's the big one between Saul, Canelo, Alverez and Terence Crawford for the undisputed super middleweight championship of the world. And let me tell you, I'm more excited than these guys arriving in the UK this morning. Is the undercard any good? No. Does anybody give a fuck? No. Are we going to talk about it anyway? Abso-fucking-lutely. And so in the co-main, we've got a good little fight between Walsh and Francisco Vargas Jr. at 154 pounds. Both big punchers. Walsh is a southpaw. Very underrated for me. He's based over in America, so a lot of people don't know him, but he is from Ireland. So it's a great opportunity for him to get his name out there, and for Vargas Jr. as well. His dad was a former world champion at 154 pounds, so I think this has got firefight written all over it. Both unbeaten, both young, both coming into their prime. It's a total 50-50. I do think Walsh looks a bit better technically, and I think he hits a bit harder. So you've got to make Walshy a slight favourite, but I wouldn't be surprised with any result. I think Walsh will just about win on points, but whatever happens, it should be an absolute cracker. Christian Andvilly against Lester Martinez. Now this is a sexy fight at 168 pounds. Christian Andvilly, for me, is one of the most underrated fighters at 168. Yes, he gets hit, but does he care? Does he fuck? He's got a granite chin. He hits like a mule, comes forward, got a great engine. But this is a dangerous fight on paper. Martinez has 19 wins, 16 wins coming via way of knockouts, so he's a big puncher in his own right. But I do think Andvilly's experience will see him through this. He's got some good wins on his record against Derevyanchenko. He also stopped Selecki in a round last time out, so he'll be full of confidence, and I think he will stop Martinez in the mid to late rounds. In the prelims, we've got an absolute banger of a fight between Bohachuk and Brandon Adams. This is a rematch. Adams won their first fight via TKO in round 8. He was down on the cards. Bohachuk was winning quite well and then just got clocked with a beautiful left hook. So this is a fascinating fight. Bohachuk's been on a really good run recently. He defeated Ishmael Davies inside 6 rounds and then beat Michael Fox over 10 rounds last time out. So I think if he's more cautious, he should have enough to beat Brandon Adams, who has lost 4 times, also lost his last fight. And Bohachuk has only ever lost to Virgil Ortiz Jr. other than Brandon Adams. So I think he is a favourite in this. He is technically better. I do think he actually hits harder. He's got 24 wins via knockout in 26 wins. So he's going to be confident that he can force a stoppage or win wide on points. As always with these Ukrainians, they come from mad amateur schools. So I think he could outbox Adams like he was before he got clocked with that beautiful left hook. So I do think he will have enough to come through this. I think he will stop Adams late, but good luck to Adams. He's done it before, so you can't write him off again. It is a shame that this fight isn't going to get more exposure, but I'm buzzing for it nonetheless. And we've got a very intriguing fight in the heavyweight division on the prelims between Jermaine Franklin and Ivan Jekko, hailing from Kazakhstan. The Kazakh man currently has a record of 15-0, with 14 wins coming by a knockout.
Great success.
2-time bronze medalist in the Olympics. He actually lost to AJ in London 2012, so very experienced as an amateur, but not fought anyone as a pro. He is 35, so he's still young enough to do something in the heavyweight division. He's 6'9", big puncher, quite slow though, but Jermaine Franklin is not all that. He is very tough, to be fair. He's definitely got a good chin on him, but all he does is plod forward like a big fat pudding and soak up punishment. He lost wide to AJ, and that was an AJ who was shot of confidence after losing twice to Usyk. But I did think that Franklin did enough to beat Dillian White, but that was a close fight. It could have went either way, and that was definitely a past it, Dillian White. So I think Franklin will give it a good go for a couple of rounds, but I mean, he comes in that horrendous shape. I don't think it's possible for him to keep up with someone like an Ivan Jekko, who, to be fair, isn't the youngest, fittest guy in the world, but I definitely think he'll have enough to outbox him and win wide on points, and Franklin will come again. But Franklin's just there for a payday. I think he's there to give Jekko some much-needed rounds, and I think it'll be an interesting fight, but I do think at times it will be very much a slow-paced fight, a bit like Zhang against Hrgovic. But yeah, other than that, the undercard isn't the best, to be honest, but we're all there for the main event. Canelo Crawford, it is going to go off big time. The Allegiant Stadium will be rocking. I really hope Netflix put on an unbelievable production, and I hope this main event delivers, because I feel as if American boxing is as low as it's ever been. So We really need this main event to deliver. And I think it will. I do think it will be a really good fight. It's got the potential to be an absolute stinker, but I do feel as if there is something about Canelo and Crawford that makes me think they're both going to really perform and give it everything and put on an unbelievable fight for the fans. It's not going to be Hagler Hearns, but I think it might be very similar to Better BF Bivol. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a chess match, but an entertaining one. I'll give my prediction nearer the time. I've changed my mind on this a million times, so it's such a hard fight to call, but that's what makes it such a fascinating fight, and that's what we need. We need more 50-50 fights in boxing, and I really hope that this is an absolute banger of a main event. It is certainly a very intriguing fight, so let me know your thoughts in the comment section below anyway, guys, on the undercard. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Have a great weekend, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one.